Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Amirra binti Salleh, metric number 055166, and today me and my friends are going to talk about RFID. RFID is a radio frequency identification which uses electromagnetic fields to automatically identify and track tags attached to certain objects. When there was a time when RFID wasn't invented yet, we used barcodes and QR codes. We still use them till this day. However, there are a few disadvantages and problems of using barcodes and QR codes. What are the disadvantages of barcodes? One of them being barcode scanners need direct line of sight to read the barcode. Secondly, the scanner needs to be close, which is no more than 15 feet from the code. Then, it also has no read or write capabilities. Last but not least, barcodes do not contain added information such as expiry dates. It only contains manufacturer and product. Aside from barcodes, we also used QR codes. However, these QR codes also have their own disadvantages. One of them being the users must have the phone camera with them, and they also have to have the correct reader software that can scan the QR code. Later in this video, you will find out that RFID can make our daily life so much easier. So I will pass this video to Masturah to explain to you what RFID can actually do.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Masturah binti and my matrix number is 056166. I'm going to present about what RFID can do. Firstly, it is capable to read and write on devices. It uses radio waves produced by a reader to detect the presence of RFID tag. Tags are embedded in small items like card, buttons, or tiny capsules. The RFID system writes data sent from the host device to the RF tag by the reader or writer. The data inside the tag are read through the reader or writer. Data inside the RF tag are also rewritable. Secondly, it is an automated reading, which means it can automatically identify objects, collect data about them, and enter those data directly into computer systems with little to no human intervention at all. Then, it doesn't have to be at line of sight to scan. And multiple RFID tags can be detected and read remotely and simultaneously. Information collected from the tags is then transferred through a communication interface to a host computer system, where the data can be stored in a database and analyzed at a later time. Lastly, it makes scanning possible up to 30 feet. It has greater distance for scanning rather than barcodes. We could also extend the read range by using a large antenna on the transponder to harvest more energy from the reader and send back a stronger signal. That's all from me. Thank you.
Greetings, my name is Samiita anak perempuan Sanmugam and my metric number is 055980. So I'm going to continue the presentation by talking about how RFID actually works. So as you can see, it all starts with the transmitting chip, or what we call in layman term a tag. So a tag is basically an electronic gadget that comprises a small chip and an antenna. So this tag catches radio signal and poses response, and the response are usually caught by the reader antenna here, and from there it uses the wave to power itself up, and it sends the response that it gets to the application here. So application here depends on how we use RFID in a certain system. All these things, detecting the radio waves and sending a system and reading and sending an application, and the application doing its job, actually takes a really short time. So basically all these things is going to happen in a very short, simple and quick process. RFID is actually used in many parts of our lives these days. One of it is uh, supply chain management, personal tracking, in our access cards, asset tracking, and in Malaysia, we can also see it in our toll system. So that's all for RFID. That's all from me. Thank you very much.